Hey there, this is TJ Tambellini, otherwise known as This Is Now Here, which is a name I use on my photography profiles, including Instagram, which is what Nick from Wandering Bears has asked me to speak on. I am active on Instagram and support its place in contemporary photography. While I totally understand the slack that it receives, I do think that there are some interesting things happening there that are pushing the way that we um, view photography. Some of our best ideas are taking something and doing it the wrong way, not in its like fairly standardized experience. So there's no exception here. So putting up, not just my mobile shots that I've taken, but also my film work up on Instagram was sort of a no-brainer for me. It's basically another means of sharing work. At this point, Instagram is way beyond this novel thing, and it's not going anywhere for a while. So I'm embracing it, and I'll use it to put myself out there. And many of the other artists that I follow are posting their personal film and digital work, but also snippets of their commission work as well. And I think another advantage there is that you can release work at sort of a steady pace, and it's not something that you may want to do with like your curated portfolio site. And as for the whole liking system, I'm pretty indifferent there. Obviously, getting real time like feedback from others that you respect is pretty great. I guess when you post something and it doesn't get as many likes, there's not really like any discouragement there, or I don't think that it's a good photo. It's good to me, and clearly I saw something that appeases me. Strongest argument for Instagram, its ability to connect these like-minded artists. It seems silly that like an app like that has been able to introduce me to these other artists, but because of that, I've made these great connections and I've had the chance to be in a group photo show. I've contributed to print publications, to online publications, and I think all of that is sort of possible because of some of the exposure that I've received on Instagram. Something that I may not have gotten on, a Flickr that, at this point seems to be fading a little bit, or Tumblr even. Going back to Flickr, I mean, in its prime, I think there was also this sense of community, but I don't think it had the same reach. Plus, being able to access it from your phone anytime, I mean, they didn't have that going for them at the time. So, but that also kind of makes you question the longevity of this thing. And I don't know if I would really care if it went away tomorrow. I think the connections have already been made, and something else may come along and replace it and potentially bring something better to connect these kind of like-minded strangers.